do you think about the division now, like the state of the division with where it's at, and Vettori's fighting Adesanya now. I just had him on the podcast recently, but not Adesanya, but Vettori. But he's fighting Adesanya now, and then Whittaker's right there. What do you think about these guys compared to when you were back in there fighting?
I think, I think there's some credible characters, and I think there's some guys that are just, existing. So, Whittaker's proven himself over and over again, and I don't understand how he's, overlooked and what he deserves, because, it's starting to remind me of boxing at this point.
Yeah.
Whittaker is just like, there's just no, what is this Italian kid? Why is he getting a title fight? Who is he beating? He beat two guys coming off losses that aren't ranked in the top 5. Both are either one of these guys ranked in the top 5? He beat two guys coming off losses where Whittaker has beaten every top guy, every dangerous guy that no one wants to fight.
Yeah. No, I get you.
Over and over again after defending his title. Man should have got an immediate title rematch if he wanted. And it just doesn't make sense why these guys are getting pushed.
I think they called him and he said no, and that's why they went back. They just went right on to the next guy.
Yeah.
He needed more time or something, so.
Yeah, there's other guys that are saying no too. They need to say yes.
Yeah. Well, Vettori said yes. The thing is with Vettori, though, he did fight him to a split decision. That's his last loss. He did prove against Holland that he can take people down fairly well and punch going in. So unlike Paulo Costa, who can put that pressure on Adesanya, who just didn't do it, Vettori could put that pressure and also be coming in with punches, not be afraid to be hit. And also change angles on the takedowns. He did really good at changing angles on the takedowns with Holland to make sure that he secured those takedowns, and he held top position pretty well. So not only did he beat him or lose to a split decision to Adesanya last, but he also proved that he's improved his game in ways that could possibly challenge Adesanya. So I could see how the fight makes sense, but obviously Whittaker was the first choice. Whittaker said he needed more time, and so they just went right on to Vettori, and Vettori said yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying when it comes to the whole leading up process. I think Vettori was surprised to get the call too. So it's one of those situations where they just needed somebody to say yes, and it made sense, and they made it happen.